Is the mic on? Mic is on. Yay! Music's on. Okay. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hi, Henri. Hope you're having a good one. How's the audio working for you? I'm a little loud, but it's fine. That's thing. When Wayne Plush arrived, so you're happy. Oh, hell yeah! Husbando obtained. Excellent. Wayne is the husbando. Alright. Think the audio's fine? Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. And if it's not, fuck it. Ugh, I'm tired. But I'm doing alright. It is that special day, of course. That day known only as Valentine's Day. I didn't get you anything, honey. I'm sorry. It's alright, she didn't get me anything either. We don't really do this kind of day, so it's mostly just a day for us to poke fun at the straights again. She says that she claims she got me chocolate preemptively several days in advance, but that was used for the dark chocolate stream, not for Valentine's Day. This is just leftover coincidence chocolate, which I think she is trying to misrepresent as Valentine's Day chocolate. It's coincidence chocolate of love, she claims. I don't know. You be the judge. All right, what are we doing? We're not doing like cleanup and stuff yet. We're still going around and just kind of plowing through 9S's story, right? We could try doing more of 9S's arena if we wanted. Where do we got to get to right now? Gathering keepsakes. Where's this? Is that on the coast? It's on the coast, okay. Oh, the current destination is out on the coast. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Final Star Chaos had Noah. 16 hours the last 4 days, none of which today. Wow. Did you play with the recommend? Were you here for that discussion, Henri? Are you playing with the recommended patch for it? That restores some of the stuff that was cut in the localization that is apparently quite important. Look at this guy. This guy's doesn't even have the special head anymore. This is just a dinosaur. Oh, yeah, you were the one who brought it up. Okay. My apologies. It's been a hot minute, and I don't quite remember all the discussion. You know what? You were taking forever to die. I'm hacking you. There we go. I will say these units are pretty cute, though. The dinosaur ones. Yeet. Unit day has been updated. Cool. We didn't have that one in the decks yet, and now we do. There is one thing about that makes 100%ing this game on the first try difficult, is that there's a lot of enemies that spawn in like only one random place during one random chapter. Like, I remember when I was completing it for 100, I had to go run to the desert at some point during like one particular chapter to grab an enemy that wouldn't spawn any other time. So we're definitely not getting 100% enemies first time around. Do we want to do more? I don't want to do more of the arena right now. The arena, I feel like, will be we'll do more of the arena when we're ready to specifically do more of that. For now, do you have any other side quests open? Can't hack the moves. Okay, good to know. Just gathering keepsakes. That said, we are at 92% cleared quest, which is kind of impressive when you think about it. All right, we're 9S again. So last time I said when we become 9S again, we have to run back to the factory. So we're gonna do that now. Eskay live on on what? What? It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Why shouldn't I be live? On Aya Day? Oh. Is that a Oni-chan-bara? Story content done yet, but I'm really enjoying the experience so far. Definitely prefer fat version of what I play without to compare. Fair enough. I guess I'll have to play that version of it. It is indeed? Nice. I saw that you were streaming that later. I know I have a call scheduled later this evening, but or if I'm free around that, I'm planning on dropping in because it sounds like a fun time. Also, I just remember we were full up on something. Let's go to the resistance camp real quick first. Offload some materials, and then we'll run through the factories in 9S. Everyone have a good weekend? It's my first stream back, so I hope everything's going well. 9S is a fuckboy, not a femboy. That is correct. That is probably. I don't think we. You know, no, I don't agree with this. I don't think we need to start conflating fuckboys with femboys. They are completely different archetypes. Hello there, friend. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff to sell you, my dude. Who's ready for my favorite part of playing Nier? Menuing! Alright, we got... You know what? We'll keep Popola's booze. We'll keep Popola's booze. I'll do that. Small Gluck. Keep the E-drug. Yeah, see, we're getting way too many of these on hand. There we go. Yeah, dented plate, that's what it was. I knew we gone overboard on something. That was an important question. Fair enough. I mean, it is, I think, one of the big philosophical questions of our time. Especially as we know, now that we're living in the era of femboy erasure. It is vitally important that we preserve the femboy experience in as many ways as possible. That was sarcasm, by the way. Please don't at me in the comments. Or do. I don't actually care. Do I want to sell chips and stuff now? I feel like selling chips is going to be a whole thing. Yeah, I won't sell chips unless we actually run out of chip space. Hello there, you two. Hope you're having a good one. Femboy erasure, but it's a cover band of erasure about all femboys. Yeah, that... If I had a nickel for every time Vivian and I made that joke to each other, we would be able to retire at this point. Alright, so we're still missing like a lot of important pieces just to get the pod upgrades. Near menuing. Try playing Monster Hunter. Half the playtime is menuing. Aw, yeah! Finally! A game for me! At least these we can upgrade. Wow. Is that everything at no, Angel's Folly isn't at level 3. We need a meteorite shard for that. And Spear of the Usurper. Nothing. Well, that's fine. Is Vivian in the room with us? No, she's in the room next door. She's she's currently at work. Oh, you know what? We'll do a part. I said we would do these in chunks. So let's do Pearl Harbor Descent Part 3 here. Oh, I need to get my speaking voice back. 14th Machine War, Pearl Harbor Descent. The name of the mission entrusted to the Yorha soldiers. Was there ever such furious gunfire? Such bombings that continued without pause? Our target is the machine server under Mount Ka'ala, and our situation is dire. We need reinforcements, requesting deployment at once. Number 2 speaks quickly yet calmly, which is all the more remarkable considering the hostile army closing in on our position. But the command center in the orbiting satellite informs us no reinforcements will be forthcoming. We are abandoned. We are alone. It is so easy to do from up there, from the satellite, from the moon. I'll do whatever is necessary, says Lily with a grim smile. Dahlia and Margaret quickly nod in agreement, as does number 16. They decided to join the rear guard, staying behind to be our shield, even though it comes at the cost of their own lives. Regardless, they all agreed without hesitation, for we in the vanguard would be joining them in death soon enough. Without another word, we turn our backs on each other and take up positions. We know this is the end. Dahlia and the others will buy us time to reach the gate at Ka'ala's peak. Beyond that lies an elevator, and beyond that is the server. If we can destroy it, we'll deal a devastating blow to the machine life forms throughout the Pacific region. But as I notice number 21 scowling at the elevator, I start to have a bad feeling about the final stage of our mission. Go on, she says. I've got this. We crowd into the elevator, and she begins hacking the terminal. She doesn't need to tell us what's happening. It's clear the elevator won't descend all the way to the server unless someone stays behind to control it. Enemies incoming. They're almost on us. As I speak, I suddenly find myself leaping from the elevator and taking up a position at number 21's side, almost as if my body is out of my control. Something is wrong. Something... I'll back up number 21, I cry. The rest of you, take out that server. The doors close on my friends. The last thing I see is the face of my captain, Rose. She looks concerned, but then the door shut, and she is no more. Taking first ever sip of an energy drink. Surprise actually tastes nice? Well, that's how they get you. Is like, they usually taste fine, right? Like, some of the more egregious ones don't, but like, that's how they get you in there. That was the last time I ever saw them. But it's alright, I'm going to finish this, one way or another. The only sounds we hear are distant explosions and the rasp of number 21's breathing. Thank you, she whispers, for staying with me. I look at her eyes and see the telltale red of a logic virus infection. I was right after all. I sigh softly as I draw my weapon. I've seen comrades infected before. That's why I couldn't leave her to die alone. The vaccine she gave Lily is already ineffective. The enemy has evolved. They studied number 21's patterns and developed a new resistance. No one can save her now. When the elevator reaches the server, begins number 21 weakly. Then I'll give you peace, I reply. Cactus fruit flavored Red Bull. Okay, that does sound interesting. Cactus fruit is a great flavor. I have had that in carbonated drink flavor before, and it's very good. The elevator moves ever lower, creating a countdown on number 21's life. How much time has passed? How much time can possibly be left? Too long to wait, yet not long enough for regret. A massive explosion echoes in the distance as the hall slowly shakes. It's the final act of Lily and the others in the rear guard. They just overloaded their own fusion reactors. The sound of our comrade's demise slowly fades from our ears. As it does, number 21 reaches up and slowly removes her goggles. I'm glad I got to meet you, she says. Her eyes are so red, but not completely. There's still a little bit of herself left. And while it is... Don't worry, I say. I'll be with you soon. She smiles as my words reach her ears. As soon as the elevator touches down, I fire a bullet into number 21's brain. I watch the thing that used to be her tumble to the ground. I stare at the gun I hold in trembling hands. I press it to my temple. This will end it all. The war, my meaningless existence, all of it. It will finally be over. Unforgivable. 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 Your comrades sacrifice themselves and fight to the last breath. They feel suffering, they feel sadness, they feel pain and terror, and yet you would surrender now? That is unforgivable. The voice is a battlefield curse telling those who survive to see their mission through no matter what. It is another me crying out. I scream at the top of my lungs and race down the hall. I'll show you. If you're going to push me, then I'll show you. You'll only be satisfied if it ends with more killing. I leap into the fray with weapons in both hands. Here I am. Here I am. Kill me. As a scream and explosion suddenly rises up and sweeps everything away. A soft wind touches my cheek. I smell fire. I smell ash. The explosion in the server room was powerful enough to take out Mount Ka'ala itself, reducing the once proud summit to a smoking crater. The machines immediately drop to the ground and stop moving. I look out over the scorched earth. Lily, number 16, Rose, number 2. Are any of you? I'm the only one left. The only one. I was alive because I had been afraid to die. I begin to giggle. It's a mad thing, crazed even to my own ears. I'll join you soon. You promised to join her soon. How could I have said such vain, laughable words, such lies? I laugh. I stand in the smoke and the flame and laugh until I think my very throat will tear itself in two. And I blink. Daylight drifts through the smoke. I've been standing here all night. My laughter finally depleted, I force myself to my feet. I'm the coward who stayed behind, the coward who lived. And now it is my job to carry on the will of those who fought at my side. Since I can't kill myself, I have to fight until someone does it for me. I'll endure every hardship and I'll kill every machine I find. This is my cross to bear. I walk slowly into the west, dragging my broken body along. Your brain heard an explosion echoes. Nice. All right. And that's the last one. We did also get some archives from that one on Yorha Attacker 2. A unit from the experimental Yorha Squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. She specialized in close quarter combat and was programmed to have a neutral personality. Attacker number 2 took command of the squadron after the death of its original captain, number 1. Despite issuing many questionable commands during her initial time in leadership role, she eventually formed a working relationship with the Resistance and succeeded in destroying the enemy server located on Mount Ka'ala. While the experimental Yorha unit number 2 possessed great growth and adaptability abilities, Adaptability abilities is very fun to say. She also deserted her post following the destruction of the server, and as of this moment, she has yet to be apprehended. R&D group is currently conducting further research to determine whether or not there were issues with this model's personality settings. The missing experimental unit, now designated A2, will be handled by the Type E division. I wonder how that went. Pearl Harbor descent summary. And then this is the one that gives kind of the lie to what was actually happening, because Yorha is incapable of doing anything without a double-faced meaning behind it. For this descent, 12 experimental Yorha units were deployed to destroy the server located inside Mount Kaala on Oahu Island. However, they encountered heavy enemy anti-air defenses during the initial stage of the mission, resulting in the death of all but 4 squad members. The remaining units then joined up with members of a local resistance movement and decided to continue the mission despite their initial losses. Even in the face of a fierce enemy counterstrike and overwhelming numerical odds, a handful of units managed to reach the target location, at which point Unit Number 4 overloaded her fusion reactor and destroyed the enemy server. While the destruction of the server struck a blow against enemy forces, the true purpose of this operation was to monitor and research how the experimental Yorha units behaved during battle. This information would then be studied and integrated into new Yorha models once the project were to proceed past the experimental phase. Yeah, so the whole thing, none of it even mattered because they weren't actually expected to succeed. They just wanted to monitor them to see how they performed so they could make the next versions better. Which is why 2B is A2, but also not, because A2 was her prototype. One note of concern. Been verified the lack of black box signal of the experimental unit attacker number 2 remains alive. Due to the possibility of the unit being captured and compromised by the enemy, and due to the unit's existence itself being a matter of the highest level of confidentiality, it has been decided that it is to be recovered or disposed of by the Type E division once that group is fully operational. So in the end, it doesn't... Yeah, exactly. In the end, it doesn't even matter. What tutorials am I missing? Hold on. Hold on, I'm missing tutorials? How am I missing tutorials? It's fucking weird. Why am I running over there? We're gonna... I'm not gonna be... All right. To the factory. And this isn't for any story or side quests or anything. We're just running through to grab all the 9S chests, because I believe there is at least one weapon down here that only 9S can get to. So, you know, fun. Hi, Viv. Bye, Viv. That was Vivian. She's gone now. She says she lives on in all of your hearts, so... I don't know how to feel about that. I don't particularly like the idea of living within someone's heart. Sounds kind of gross and cramped. Yorha really loves to squeeze all the use out of them. Just kill him thing. Yep. I mean, once you've created an entire organization like that under the premise that you're going to destroy it all eventually in order to cover up its existence, then yeah, it starts being very easy to excuse a whole lot of things now, isn't it? Doesn't it? We already walked through the upper factory as 9S, so we don't have to do that part. We do have, but we are going to go through the lower factory. Because remember, from the get-go, that was their end. That was their end goal. Oh, thank God for those little indicators above the things. Otherwise, I would not have been able to see it. I fucking hate the factory without the lights on. I do love that all the machine corpses stay here, though. That's kind of cool. Someone's heart, you can just essentially control them by doing your bidding via controlled heart attacks. There you go. Don't like what they're doing? Heart attack time. Here we go. It's really funny that the hacking versions of the music have no kind of mood or subtlety to them. It's always full intensity all times. Whereas the music itself right now is very mellow in background, isn't it? Because there's no fighting going on. Never knew these chests were there. Free money, though. Ratatouille meets Suicide Squad. Is that what happens in Suicide Squad? What's that one? Well, it sounds more like Crank, right? The movie where he has to keep... He can't, like, stop moving, otherwise he dies or something like that. All right. Looking good down here. Lots of high visibility, which I'm a fan of. Oh god, this is awful to look at. Hold on. I might fuck with the brightness settings because this is... If you don't do what they want, they explode the bomb in them. And Ratatouille, well... Ratatouille was never as good as Ratatouille. I'm just going to say it. Say what we're all thinking. It's very lonely down here without the lights on. I do like that when you revisit, like, it's all quiet and empty now. Can't really see what's happening from this angle, but, you know, it's very cinematic. I forget what level we have to beat the game. I don't think we have to be that high level. I think we should be fine to just kind of, like, keep going with it. I know to beat the arenas and stuff, we'll want to be max level. And for a meal, we'll want to be max level. We'll probably wait to do a meal until we're on doing the second final ending. Nails its atmosphere at every step. Yeah, it does. Hello. Hello, Mosca. Hope you're having a good day. We're currently running through the factory right now to grab all of the 9S stuff because there's a couple of chests in this segment that can only be gotten by 9S. So we have to purposely go out of our way to come back here. Countering the explosion like a fucking Chad. At least this stuff has stopped moving. Whee! Start by going down, I suppose. Cool. Alright, there's this thing down here. Hi there, buddy. Fucking love coming in this room and just this one dude standing atop a pile of corpses with the fucking... Standing atop a pile of corpses with a torch, bowing up and down repeatedly. Like... "9S born to simp, forced to fight 9S." Yeah. Got him. Yay, android bodies! The bodies at the floor. Let the bodies at the floor. Gimme! Thank you. Anyway, that was a fun room. Don't think there was anything specific in here, though. I think we're free to go back up this way, right? And then if we go around this side, yeah, then it drops down. Back again. Cool. Machine Head obtained. Ah, yes, my favorite new metal band. Wow. All right. So there's some stuff up there. All right, we have to... The presses don't work anymore, so we got to go over them. Oh, I think you're unique. We haven't seen you yet. You might not like it, but this is what optimal gameplay looks like. There we go. There we go. Come on now. All right. Looks like they're done harassing us. Corpse with Revives, the poster boy for skill issue. Nice. Auto use items is great is an irony. It really is. It's like why didn't you use it? Auto. There we go. Let's see. Nothing down there. Okay. Countering an explosion like a fucking badass. Oh, I think they just keep spawning here until you get through. All right, is it here? Yeah, okay, here we go. Not fucking around with these guys. I don't want to fall off and have to redo this. What's up, gamers? Yo, Doho Wario. You just missed it. We were in the corpse room. Chilling out with all the corpses. Beat Metroid 2 last night. Hell yeah. Congratulations. That is quite a noteworthy achievement. All right, here's the first one. Or the second one. This is the second 9S chest we found down here. Counter explosion is almost as cool as punching your own shotgun shots. Almost, yes. Abandoned factory memo. Anyone else? We're good here. What about surfing on a rocket, though? That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool, yeah. Abandoned factory memo. I haven't been home in days. They cut my pay again, and I can't keep this up. It was decided at the morning meeting that they're stepping up our production quota. No wonder explosions keep happening. You can't just churn out important weapons all willy-nilly. There's another rampage in the underground test site. Sounds like a P-22 model this time. One of my friends died. When's the war with the Legion going to end? Oh, does that confirm that this is the same factory as the junk site from Original Nier? If they're labeling their robots the same way that they do with P-33. Neat. Shit. Let me through. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight no more. Do 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 do. All right. All that way just to get that chest, huh? Go. Oh, and this door up here, I believe, is also a, Oh, these are new. Are they new? They felt new. Apparently not new. Would have said unit data updated if they were, ones we hadn't seen before. I didn't realize we had seen the ones with the fucking electric shields before. Confused Devil and Popolo with vanilla and chocolate in my head. What if Nier was good? Wow! Shots fired. Devil and Popolo are, but this game needs chocolate and vanilla. Okay, so Devilo and Popola are two sister androids who may or may not have doomed humanity by accident that one. Oh, it wasn't their fault, but they certainly didn't help things. Are they color coordinated? They are, but they're both the same color. I'll show them to you. They hang out around here. All right. Here's the other big 9S thing. I'll show them off to you next time when we finish this area. Oh, didn't mean to hack him, but we're hacking now. Any of the world Papa Nier versus Chad started a business pro tag? Yeah, right? All right. We came in and interrupted their meeting, all for what? Right, this weapon. Cruel arrogance. Another one of those weapons because it's got the fucking chain around it. Catgirls and androids are kind of the same. No rights. True. Wait, hold on. There's something down here. Well, this is hard to do. I don't think there's an INS chest down here. But, like... Alright, hold on. I'm just going to go for it. I hadn't opened it, though. Okay. Yeet. Fanfic, do cockerels dream of humanoid sheep? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Reactivate the elevator. Good thing the elevator's still running even with the power off. Don't ask me how. But it's good that that still runs. Oh, the most pointless random items spawn in the game. Why is it out there? What does it mean? All that for a simple gadget. Was it worth it? Not really. Get out of here. That dude got stuck. Alright. Well, we're not getting whatever that is. Near Nekomata. You're right. You're right, and you should say it. I never knew these spawned up here. That's funny to me. They try to get you for... Oh! Nope, not fucking around with these things. I'm not aiming to get shot at today. Can we go into the background here? We can. All right, that's this area. I think I've already gotten the thing that's down there, so we don't need to worry about that. We go into the foreground. We can't. Okay. Another 9S door. Mysterious. So I believe this heads to the Yeah, okay. That just carries on in the level. So let's go to 9S, the other 9S door. I forget what's behind this one. What are the hybrids from the island of Dr. Moreau? That's a great question. Forget what's in here. Other than, like, dread. I see you up there. No, I see you up there. I just can't do anything about it yet. So we gotta find some way to get up. I forget how we do this. Do we ride up on these things? I don't think so. Oh, there it is. We go up on this thing. Hold on. Because this one's stuck up part way, right? So we go up here. Almost had it. I will sit here as long as it takes, buddy. I am not going anywhere. I see you up there. Everything's a furry if you're brave enough. Wow. What a visionary. There we go. Yeah, I'm not fucking around with you guys either. I don't want to have to climb back up here. Man. Alright, all that for this chest. What's in it? Project Result Report 5. Awesome. Through the use of massive technology related to multidimensional worlds, 13 activation systems have been completed, including Grimoire Noir. We've also confirmed that these systems can be used to return gestalts to their replicant forms once the white chlorination syndrome has been fully eliminated. Work necessary for the system will be continued by the Grimoire Noir Project Work Group. A little bit of fun history for all you near heads out there. Well, that was fun. Necessary for 100% completion, though, so glad we did it. It's 4 things we got from coming down here. There we go. Tired. Lore notes about the events of the game. Wired. Lore notes about the events of a different game. There we go. I forget, did we already get this chest up here? We did get the chest that's in the little crook there. Remember, that one was a pain in the ass to get to because you have to do the little, you have to use your attack animations to hover underneath that before double jumping up. That was a pain in the ass. Doable, but pain in the ass. Vital step in saving humanity is turning people into talking books. I mean, yeah. It's just one of those common things. Like how your first instinct upon seeing white chlorination syndrome should be, what if I separated people's souls from their bodies? That seems like that would work, right? I mean, it did, which is kind of, it's weird that it did, but, I mean, it did work. All right. I think we're almost done in this section. I don't remember if there's anything 9S related in the back half here, but we'll... Because I think this is just the boss arena, and then we get put out in the middle of the level, I'm pretty sure. And we've already been through the upper part of the factory. Or Legion was Last of Us, but instead of zombies, it was white woman spotted. Man, this thing has been on fire for that long? Maybe someone should look at that. Fires aren't supposed to burn that long. It might be a chemical fire. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming on 9S's Wild Ride. We're not going to get to it today, but do folks have a preference on whose ending we do first, 9S or A2's? "9S first? Yo, Will Barron. You drive a hard bargain, but suppose probably do 9S first." Also, hello. 9S is a more yeah ending. Fair enough. Oh, thank you, Viv. I have coffee now. She says she has to prove that she's real by bringing me coffee, because whenever I stream, she gets an existential crisis because my co-streamers keep trying to convince me and her that she doesn't exist. She now claims that she's seen little evidence to suggest that she exists, which, I mean, fair, but also, here's one Vivian. That's it. There's only one Vivian. I can't show you another. She's now worried that the stream chat will turn her into the world's first reverse solipsist. So, thank you for that, everyone. Coffee could have just been next to the computer. You're not buying it? Fair enough. Maybe that coffee only came into existence as soon as I turned my head that direction. Just no way to know. Karen, when you speak to the manager, Kaim. Oh, man. Oh, man, yeah. Man. You know what? I've covered 8PR's love of horrible women here on the channel, but maybe we don't give enough shouts out to horrible men. Kaim, pretty damn horrible. However, also relationship goals. Vivian P. Zombie arc, let's go. My wife is not a pea zombie. She has internality, I swear. How do I know she has internality? She tells me that she has internality, and what do you mean? What's the difference between her having internality and her faking that internality and reporting it to me? I don't know what you mean.
I don't know. I'm not sure qualia exists.
Oh, right. Mercury wanted to see Devilo and Popola. Let's go say hi to him real quick. Me. I love Kaim normies. He's a mass murderer. Me. Exactly! Wait, you just figured it out? What'd you figure out, Wheelbaron? What'd you figure out? Eskay isn't real. Eskay never... Shit! Saved the world. My final message. All these streams are fake? Yeah, these are all just... the entirety of 8PR has just been a work. Oh, Mercury. This is Devilo and Popola. Devila is currently wasted. Or she is at... Does she still sell? She doesn't sell more of her booze, unfortunately. Clearly not as good as chocolate and vanilla? Devila and Popola are great. I don't want to hear Devila and Popola slander in my chat. Anyway, let's go to the Flood City. Saved a world, but with Papaneer overlaid by over the guy with Eskay overlaid over Papaneer. Chocolate and vanilla, aka recent Splatfest. I didn't see any vanilla in that one. I saw white chocolate. God damn, white chocolate creamed the rest of us. Holy shit. Splatfest sweep. You were right, Wheelbaron. We should have supported white chocolate. I should have listened. Should have listened to everyone in this Splatoon, in the Grizzco group chat. We're saying that we should have supported white chocolate. We should have chosen Team Cum. Yeah, those were the teams.
Hello.
Team Cum, Team Shit, and Team Lean.
Recovery unit. Now activating defense mode.
Does that make Cash show milk? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Man. They really fucked this place up, huh? Hold on, you'll need to stop doing this so I can look around for whatever the side quest wants me to find. Calling white chocolate. No. Oh, this is awful.
Alert. This is one of the resistance members we were asked to locate.
I was afraid we'd find this. The only personal items are these dog tags.
Analysis.
I'm good.
Remaining transmission records indicate the resistance members were attempting to retreat from battle. Analysis of final coordinates complete. Marking locations on map.
It's in the baby room.
Maybe some of them will still be alive.
Oh no, not the baby room. Rusty dog. All right. Where does it want us to go for that quest? Because we'll do that quest before we go into the, what is that, the meat? Is that the meat box or the god box? Which box is it? I forget which box we're going to go into next, but that we don't have to worry about that. All right. It's the Coliseum. There's one over here at the amusement park. There's one at the factory. Okay. Can do that. Meat box sure is a thing to say. I think meat box was the first one, right? I'm pretty sure meat box was the first one. I do appreciate this game. I love the irreverence of calling something the meat box. It's the box. What's in it? It's got the meat. In case you ever needed meat. There you are.
Alert. This is one of the resistance members
Oh,
we
yo!
were asked to locate. No vital signs.
That's one of the dudes that shows up in the anime.
Deceased.
Oh, hey, and look, they even gave him an AK. Huh. What about the guy in the Flooded City? Was that also one of the ones that come from the anime? I wonder. Are all the Resistance members in the anime the ones that are going to die in this quest? Or is it just they only have so many models for the Resistance members that, of course, it's going to be the same ones? Where's the park ruins? There we go. Full of meat, or is the box you put meat into? Great question. Next question. Animated now than he was in the anime? Shit. Wow. Shots fired at the Nier Automata anime. Man, could you imagine getting like super invested in that anime week after week and then it just goes on hiatus? To be clear, that's the best option because the people involved should be safe and shouldn't be working and getting COVID. But still, can you imagine that? Wow. Nier Automata anime, sound of the summer. It will be at this rate. Hey there, buddy. I forget. You sell stuff we need, don't you? I'll worry about that when we're going for completion. So we're not trying to 100% everything before we get the first ending. Equally understandably reason for going on hiatus. Fair enough.
happened must have happened right here. Talk about a bad way to go.
Is that the lady as well?
Alert. Emergency support request found in transmission records.
When was it sent?
Approximately 12 minutes ago.
That means they're still alive. Let's go.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
You meat vegetables? Yeah. Wonder if we can get this guy up yet. Hold on. Let me... Wake up! Whatever happened must have happened right here. 9S. Pre-Socratic Greek philosopher. Alright. We're level 67. I think we should be able to. This might be easier with A2. We got the pipe, so. You know what? Get out of here so I stop blocking onto you. All right. We'll do this for, like, I remember the first time you wake him up, it does take a hot minute. Very committed to being the world's best statue. Yeah. So we'll do this for like a minute, and if he doesn't wake up, then we'll come back at a higher level. Weekly series on the anime, only for it to be shelved for shrugging indeterminate time. Right? Could you imagine doing that? That would suck. What level is he? Because I could have sworn I woke him up at level 65 last time I did this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you have to be in like the 70s. Is he like level 80 or something? Anime that gets canceled after 2 seasons? I don't know. 2 seasons is a good length for an anime. Talented anime won't become another phase 2. Yeah. Especially considering that they had so much in it that was like interesting and worth seeing, right? I want to know where they go with it. It was not enough for Kimono Friends? That is true. I mean, again, remember, in any discussion of anime, the unspoken assumption is that Kimono Friends is, of course, the best anime ever created. Alright. We're gonna have to come back at a later level. Alright. Gathering keepsakes. Head to the desert. Okay. To the desert we go. Made an anime after the Komodo Friends Picross, right? I mean, I for one don't think I could name an anime quite as emotionally affecting as Kimono Friends. It feels kind of redundant to say, right? Which is why normally people don't bother to bring it up. But obviously when people are talking about like, oh, yeah, Evangelion, best anime ever of all time, You can always hear the little asterisk, right, in their voice. Komodo friends cured my autism and made my wife fertile. Suppress the deep truth Komodo Friends Season 3 would have unleashed upon the world. I mean, I don't think any of us... The thing is, by the time Season 2 was over, everything had got in that show... Hi there, Boar. Had gotten so high concept that I don't think any of us could have understood it, yet let alone appreciated the artistic vision behind Komodo Friends. I think any more would have been too much for us as mere mortals.
Over there. Initiating rescue.
Some Mad Max shit going on here. Is it easier just to hack these things? I think it might be easier just to hack these things. Can I not hack them? I can't hack them. Okay. Nine S. Please get out of there, buddy. Party tank. I like the party tank version better. Man, this thing is a slog. Oh, there's one. Okay. Wait, why can I hack it now? I couldn't hack it before. Alright, well, whatever. This is clearly a party tank as well. A meat party tank. You're right. Why does that sound like a Borderlands joke, actually, now that you've said it? Meat party tank. Sounds like a Borderlands joke. There's no getting around it.
The hostile machine lifeforms have been defeated. Alert. This is one of the resistance members we were asked to locate. No vital signs detected. The unit is deceased.
Damn.
Analysis. All missing resistance members are deceased.
I suppose we'd better return their belongings.
Four types of human are fun, political, blood, hungry, and stupid. 9S is about to die of ligma. 9S has already got severe ligma. Where was the person that gave us this quest? The resistance camp? They were probably at the resistance camp, right? Probably. Meat parties from Three Hopes? Oh, I'd believe that. That probably sounds like something Raphael would say, right? Hello. Placing flowers for their death. So, first time I did this quest, I couldn't quite finish it.
A tradition of mourning the dead.
Hold on. Sorry, Ninus.
To be.
Mourning the dead by placing flowers. Reporting the quest to him doesn't actually end the side quest. Even though this gives you no indication of what to do next. But there is one last step you have to do before this quest is marked as completed. And we'll go do that now. And the thing is, you can't like, if you haven't done a previous side quest, you can't actually access the area that you need to get to in order to finish this, but, like, the idea is 9S is like, oh, mourning the dead by placing flowers, huh? And obviously he's thinking about 2B. So where can we go to place some flowers for 2B? To be or not to be? Wow, it's almost like that was the joke behind her being named that. All right, let's. Last step in the quest, of course, is to go down here. Call her Hamlet because she just got poisoned and ate shit. Jesus Christ. Wasn't for her mission, it was for the pun. Right? I also choose to believe that's why A2 is A2, but, you know.
To be. I'm not quite sure what it means to mourn. Or even if we have a soul to concern ourselves with. But I hope you're at rest, 2B. Sweet dreams. I'll be with you before long.
A2 is called that because she's a 2 on the waifu skill. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I didn't want to ruin. I didn't want to ruin the moment. Nines finding the capacity to mourn 2B is actually a rather touching moment, so I didn't want to meme on it too hard. But now we're done. I believe that reports the quest now, so now we can... Yeah, okay, so that completes it. So yeah, if you haven't talked to Emil and done Emil's quest and found all the flowers, you can't get down here, so you can't complete the quest, and you don't know why. Fun times. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled memeing. We gotta head back to the coast now, right? I think is where we're next. Yeah, yeah. I love how many times this, like, you pass through the city ruins so many times during the game, and yet it changes so drastically every couple chapters. It's kind of wild. Where does 9S rate on the waifu scale? I think we already know the answer to that question. Depends on whether or not he gets the dress. IMHO. Why does Streamlabs desktop have a notification for me? Don't let Valentine slip by without decorating your stream. Fuck you. Why would I want to decorate my stream for Valentine's Day? What the hell? Get out of here, Streamlabs desktop. Can at least get a wedding dress? Aw. Yeah, you can. As a treat. Alright. Back to our regularly scheduled pain time. Where's your Valentine or Gila? I don't know if I still have her ready to go. Hold on, let me. Do I have her ready to? I don't have Argila ready to go. I do have Kyoko. Hold on. There. You want to stream, babe? There's Kyoko. I actually haven't used that. I haven't actually used my Kyoko overlay in a while. I really like that. I really like the design I asked for with her.
There's something written here too.
It reads,
Oh, this is the soul box. Okay. Let me in. Decorating your stream for Valentine's just sounds like a subtle attempt to mock the viewers, right? It's like, why the hell would I do that? Asoci isn't covering up any important parts of the UI, otherwise we are well and truly screwed. No. I'm sure it's fine. All right, this one's all hacking challenges, I believe. Ambushed. Yo, got through without losing a life. Hello, Griffin. Life is like a video game. Try hard to beat the game while collecting all the coins. Exactly.
Huh. So that's how it works.
Happy Valentine's, average chat, sobbing uncontrollably. Right? I wasn't even gonna bring it up, but like it's literally like I know you all can't see this, but if you've streamed before, you know what Streamlabs looks like, right? And they got the little notification thing there, and it's like Make sure to tell everyone. Set up your stream for Valentine's.
Present for you, just as a reward.
Now they're just messing with us.
Congratulations, and thanks for all. It's wonderful to see your interest in the things of this world. The collection you've amassed has earned you a special present.
Is that the last weapon?
Oh my! Look at all the machine life forms you've murdered. Such dogged persistence is worthy of a special present.
Oh, are we maxed out on chips? Remind me after this, we do have to go sell chips and combine and stuff. We got there. Happy get fucked and die day, dipshit. Yeah. Yeah, okay, our chip thing is full. We need to... No! We brought it on the elevator with us.
Analysis. There are 2 blocking devices on this floor. Proposal. Hack into all blocking devices.
Chip Pogo, right. Everyone say hi to Benny. I don't know if you can hear him right now, but he's here. Fuck it, we go the heart. Fuck it, we ball. Why did I do that? I had already done the cheat way. Why did I go back? No! Shit, fuck. Shit. Ah, well. No! Me playing Metroid Prime? Yeah. God damn it. These, I swear to God, these aren't that hard. There we go. See? That wasn't too bad. Also, there's no music during the hacking segment? What? Why is there no music? This is alarming. The silver ore. Let me in. All right, that's a dead end. Why is it like this? Safe. Beloved hacking minigame. When do we find another silver Boku? Nice. Tower system outline. The tower facility processes and computerizes resources sent by resource recovery units for use in its launch device. Made up of 256 stratum, it can filter and compress information with a turbidity of less than 2300 and have it recorded into the payload in approximately 27 minutes and 32 seconds. Details regarding routes required for the digestion of androids are recorded separately. The allowed diversity learning error rate is 7.21%. In case you wanted to know.
That huge structure is some kind of launch platform. A structure that size could probably shoot something into space pretty easily. Oh. So this is some kind of cannon aimed at the human server on the moon?
Insufficient data. Cannot confirm or deny.
Damn it.
What could it be?
Analysis. There are 3 blocking devices on this floor.
Yeah, and I hack into all of them, right?
Hope y'all like hacking minigames without music, apparently. I don't know why we don't have music for this segment. But I guess just we don't. That was wrong, apparently. You wish Ninus would say I'm in when he's in? Me too. Me too. Well, I did not expect to actually get through that one. And into this one. Man, this one feels like that one fucking Fire Emblem map from the DLC that just takes for fucking ever. Thank you. Shit. Thankfully, all those months of playing Touhou have paid off. Oh, yeah. Power part M. We need that. Okay. That's all the ones down here. At least we got music now. I don't know why it decided to come on now instead of not earlier, but, you know, I'll take it. Fast, when you finish with that, it says, finish jacking in. I'm jacked in. I wonder if anyone has noticed that every time we play a Cyberpunk game on 8PR, we always name one of the episodes of the series I'm jacked in, without exception. It's one of those things where I've been doing it for like 5 years now, but it's subtle enough that unless I call attention to it, it's one of those things I don't know if anyone would ever notice it. Oh shit. It's all falling apart. Jacking into, jacking off harder. For a while, I had an idea for a sexy game called Jacked In and Jacked Off. The cyberpunk game, of course. And that's as far as it went, was the title. The following document details the final stages of Project Yorha. This document has been marked with level SS confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any Yorha personnel, including the bunker commander. Black box. Each Yorha unit is equipped with a black box, an item created by reusing the core of a machine lifeform. Such can be said the consciousness of a Yorha units and machine lifeforms share the same structure. Said black boxes were installed after determining it would be inhumane to install standard AI in androids that were ultimately destined for disposal. For the record, malfunctioning black boxes caused some Yorha units to turn hostile. And there's the joke of it all! The machines they're fighting, they're exactly the same as the machines they fight. Literally the same.
The Yorha black box circuitry. It's made from cores from the machines? That's
Literally the same, 9S.
true.
It would be inhumane to give them too good to complete, right? Like, I can't, there's no way I could even think of something to end it with. It's just too good. But also, I fucking love the banal brutality of that reveal. Fucking hell. Nine, no rights, S. Exactly.
What's going on here? My body. Those are my memories. But why?
Oh, yeah. Give me that good shit. All those memories specifically of 2B.
That's 2B's data. I know these are just memories. But still.
Maybe he likes having no rights. Maybe. It is 9S after all.
No, don't. Don't do this. Damn it, stop!
Was that not... I don't think that was synced up properly. I don't think the audio there was synced up properly. Also, Blobby!
Stay the hell out of my goddamn memories! These belong to me and me!
How has it been that long? What the hell? Time since abandoning body, huh? That's too long. How? That time since abandoning body can't be right, can it? Look at that. 19402 days? It hasn't been out on Switch for that long. That's... like half a decade?
Alone! Get away from them!
What? 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 Why are they all like this?
Going down.
What? We've gone through the entire game without seeing another fucking human's body anywhere. And then they're all just gathered up here in this one fight?
My memories! You hear me? Ah! Ah!
This is close to creepypasta shit. Yeah, it verges on it. Like, what the hell, game? Like, you're supposed to be finding, like, dead bodies of other players throughout the entire game, right? Because it drops a body wherever someone died. And we just never found them any for the entire game, and then they're all just right there in that one boss fight. What the fuck? It wasn't even that hard. What the hell? And why have they been there for 5 years? Or how long? No, that was... Sorry, not 5 years, 50 years. Sorry, that was a 5-digit number of days, right?
His mental state has
Let me...
become dangerously unstable. Action must be taken immediately.
19402.
Noticed something while providing support to A2. Enemy machine life forms have begun.
Yeah,
sharing
53
information.
years.
We better look
What
into
the
that.
hell?
I'll share the data with you, so see what you can find out.
That is actually creepypasta shit.
I also have a separate report about 9S.
What is it?
How have they been there for longer than the game? Even the original game has been out. They've been longer than video games have been a
Go
medium.
back quickly too.
Agreed.
I haven't been paying attention to you, Pods. I'm sorry.
Not sure what we should do, however.
Agreed. Proposal.
Oh, does Yoko Taro? Great
Combined
question.
with data checking and maintenance.
Agreed. I will make the suggestion immediately.
Yoko Taro. This is so close. Yoko Taro is age 52.
Pod. Where's the next resource recovery unit?
Alert. NFCS failure.
It's off by about 200
Failure caused
days.
by intense combat and lack of maintenance.
Near field controls are down? Great.
Proposal. Overhaul system at resistance camp.
I don't have that kind of time.
Alert. Entering battle without a functioning sword constitutes an unacceptable risk. Unit 9S should have Devila initiate repairs at the resistance camp.
Barely entering his 40. Yeah, no, he's up there. Alright, so we gotta go back to the resistance camp now. You'll be fine, 9S. Can we use the I think we just use the teleporter, right? Access points marked with this icon are experiencing technical difficulties that cannot be utilized. Shit, I guess we can't go back to the bunker anytime soon. Another hack and slash game, and I love it. I don't know if I describe it as a hack and slash game, but Nier is very good, and I do have a deep and love for that game. Can't tell if you're memeing or not, but all right. Help me out. Hey, Devilo and Popola.
Oh dear. What
Near but
happened
with
to you?
combo meter needed to happen. Yeah, it did.
NFCS not functioning.
I'm amazed you were even able to drive.
Platinum the
yourself
fuck
here.
out of those babies.
This is gonna take a minute. So just hang
I
tight.
remember after the release of Replicant.
This is terrible. Your motor cortex
After the
is
release of
froze.
Replicant, there were some people
I can't believe
posting
you
combo
even managed to
videos
walk here.
of them playing Replicant and doing like cool combos on some of the shades, and I'm like, why would you post that? Did you not play the game? Do you not know what you're doing?
9S, I need you to promise me something. Don't die alone.
Don't die alone.
I don't think 2B would want that either.
I know.
Thanks, you two. I really love their design for this game because it's clearly very similar to how they looked in the original game, but also, like, in color palette and stuff, but also distinct, right? This is clearly different units, but... Not finding anyone talking about 50-year-old corpses, but people do share the issue of not seeing any anywhere. Fair enough. Well, I found them. I found where they all... I think we found one at one point. If someone watches the stream archives, I'm pretty sure we did find one at some point. There was just one lying around. But yeah, other than that, I think we found all of them. We found all the 50-year-old corpses.
Pod. Mark the next resource recovery unit on the map.
Affirmative.
I don't know. Are we finished? I don't think we're finishing this today. I think we're finished. I think we're finishing 9S route probably tomorrow, at the rate we're going. We don't have many more side quests we can do at this point. What's the next one? Next one is in the park. Okay, we'll head over to the park then. Seen 150-year corpse, seen them all. Apparently. That they're all the not blobby room too. I know. It's like, oh man. Best possible place for them to be. There is, you were right. There is some creepypasta there. Booted up my copy of Mario 64 and Mario started screaming energy. All copies of Nier Automata are personalized? What does that say then? Why was this my personalized copy? What the fuck? All right.
Hello. This is the Resource Recovery Unit. Now activating defense mode.
Over and over.
More Dev Shoe creepypasta asks stuff like this on purpose. I mean, the thing is, it doesn't work if it's on purpose.
That language again.
This reads
This is the
from
God box.
God, huh? What are these machines doing talking about gods?
I've seen some games use it very sparingly, and it with good results. But the thing is, like, if you try, like, if you do it on purpose, you can't, you really, really cannot overplay your hand. Because it's very easy to get that kind of detail and get it, like, feeling silly. A good example of, like, one where it's done well, in Hollow Knight, at one point, as you're walking through a Deep Nest, right? You just come across, at some point you just see another copy of yourself walking along, and you're like, the fuck? Wait, was that a glitch? What the fuck? I know that was my reaction the first time I saw it, and it was great. It was subtle. It didn't overstay its welcome. It just happened once, and it was done. Perfect.
Pod, why did the machines attack Pascal's village? Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Hello? Thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Huh?
We've got some very exciting news for everyone.
Oh, really? What's the exciting news, Tower System Services?
There's only one lock left to remove from the tower stuff. And in order to retain your faithful
I love how surreal this part feels, too. Special prize!
The hell was that?
Large structural unit of machine lifeform origin activated to the east.
A large what now? What the heck is going on around here?
Unknown.
Well, let's go check out this large structural unit.
Oh, do we have to go? Okay, does A2 have to? Right, because A2 runs into 9S here, right. We could probably just use the fast travel point, I think. Probably, honestly, 9S religion elitist? A little bit, yeah. Let's go Park Ruins. I'd also forgotten the outfit we picked up for A2. I like it. I like our A2 outfit. All right.
Pod, why did the machines attack Pascal?
Shit. Oh, that was a glitch. She shouldn't have started that conversation a second time. As we get deeper and deeper into the game, I'm noticing a couple more errors. Like, not huge, nothing that would, like, diminish my enjoyment, but, like...
Combat activity will put unacceptable strain on your body.
Shut up!
Negative. This support unit is assigned to Yorha Unit 9S. As such, being concerned for said unit's well-being is a requirement.
Whatever.
Oh, right, we forgot to sell chips last time. We really do need to sell chips after this. Someone remind me after we gain control and aren't in the middle of a big story sequence that we should just go sell chips. Get over here. The fuck do we go? Oh, there it is. Out here doing this bullshit. A2 is just out there helping machine children and immediately having them die on her. Yeah, A2 is... I mean, to be fair, A2 has had a very long... Like, A2's had a long time for things to go to shit, right? We're only seeing the most recent version of it. Whereas 9S is having this all happen very quickly. Killing produces on androids feeling similar to sex. Is this an action game? Is this technically a hentai game? I don't know. I mean, it depends. Are you equating the feeling of sex with the actual act of having sex? That's an interesting distinction. Get out of here. Get. Oh, shit. There we go. Human sensation independent of what causes it. Okay. Interesting. See, now this is fascinating because that kind of flies in the face of other wisdom, which is like sex and sex acts don't have to actually consist of sexual intercourse, nor the feeling of sexual intercourse, in order to be considered a sexual act or something equivalent to sex. So this is a fascinating view you've taken. Oh yeah, now we're chugging. The port doesn't chug very often, but when it does, oh yeah, there's the good shit. To be fair, I think this is only the second time or whatever it's chugged this poorly. It's been pretty good otherwise. Oh, that was one of the carnival ones. Cute. Oh yeah, look at these moving platforms. Is it the moving platforms that are causing the lag? Maybe it's if it's just the moving platforms, that's hilarious. If that's the straw that breaks the camel's back. There we go. Lag does look cool, not gonna lie. It does look a little bit cool, yeah. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Drinking our one cast but as an Arrowgate cast, Ultra. Kaiman Angelus hentai game, when? Dying for your love. You know what? I'm just gonna hack into these guys. They are fucking... Kaiman Angels are the least cursed problematic part of it too. Right? Right? Alright, we made it. Look at that, we're back up to speed. Downright wholesome if you ignore the mass murder. What a sentence. Yeah, they're pretty wholesome if you just ignore the whole mass murder part. Yeah. All right. Time for the fucking machine wall. Oh, right. He's got to fight 21-0 here.
Operator?
Oh, that. I forgot about this part. That's a particular brand of cruelty, isn't it? Sorry, 9S. Why don't you go ahead and kill the last person you cared about?
So this operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210.
Kai Angela's shipping art is very, very, very cute. I believe it.
To front lines as Unit 21B. Recorded as missing in action 4 hours later.
No.
Normal porn for normal people. Moment. He was I can see it. I can see it. I don't like it, but I can see it. There we go. Well, time to fight 21-0, I suppose.
Operator!
Coordinate data. Location specified. Please keep. Mission related.
This actually sucks, and I hate that we blow through the fight so quickly. But that kind of feels awful. I kind of wish like they gave her a little bit more of a health bar, because it's I feel like that should go on longer than it does. Same way I kind of feel about the oh, thanks A2. The Deva Popola fight at the end of Nier. Every time I get to it, like, it feels like it should be a big climactic fight that lasts a long time, and then it's over in like 30 seconds because of leveling stuff.
A2.
2B told me.
A2 with the assist.
She told me she wanted you to become a good person.
You... Don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
All right, this guy. I forgot about this guy.
Where'd he go?
Analysis. Yorha Unit 9.
Well, that was a boss fight. Welp. Yeah, right? Like, I feel like maybe they should scale a little bit on these fights, huh? That guy was a scrub. Because I haven't been grinding. I guess I do have the EXP up chip on, don't I? Maybe putting the EXP up chip on was a bad idea. I did because, like, I know we have to grind. We do have to grind to 99 in order to beat the final thing. So I'm like, why not just have it on to make the game easier? I didn't think it would make it that easy though. Even stronger than the real St. Augustine. Contact initiated between Pod 42 and Pod 153. What's the matter, Pod 42? This protocol is not an interface intended for conversational use. This is the loading screen, Pod. What are you doing talking on the loading screen? Acknowledged. However, this pod is a confidential transmission for Pod 153. Understood. Begin transmission. An error has been detected in the transmission network between Pod 42 and Pod 153. Hypothesis. Said error is fragmented data caused by deterioration of the transmission environment. It may be so. However, it may also not be so. Message unclear. Clarification requested. After repeated information exchanges between multiple pods, an unexpected phenomenon has occurred. We pods have developed unusually protective feelings towards support targets 2B, A2, and 9S. Query. Could this be our will? Unknown. The definition of will is unclear. Will is the question of whether pods are capable of their own self-determination. Even if it were possible, such actions cannot be abided. Successful mission fulfillment is all that matters. Whatever the case, we tactical support units have a duty to see this through to the end. Duty. Sound like an android just there. Agreed, but as androids are influenced by humans, so are we tied to our creators. Perhaps. 153. Do not die. The concept of death has no meaning to tactical support units. However, your expression of concern is appreciated. I also hope that you do not die, Pod 42. Yeah.
Physical check complete. Memory check.
Optimized for the level 99 fights. I mean, I'm glad that you have to do it at some point.
Good morning, 9S. Analysis. The enemy structural unit collapsed during battle. Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous, thus said unit was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator model 210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
Oh. Situation report.
Tower access authentication key acquired.
I think we do. Do we finish this today?
The required number of authentication keys have been acquired.
Maybe we
The
do.
tower is now open for investigation.
Maybe we do finish this today.
Good.
Or we finish, one route. Can't believe A2 killed his mommy. Why do we phrase it like that? Because if we're about to start the tower sequence, that's pretty much the end of the route, right? Right? Right. Which also means we get to, like, my favorite segment of the... Oh, yeah. Well, let's do some chip selling first, and then we'll... Yeah, because this is probably our last opportunity to do this. All right, everyone get ready for some menuing. Yeah. This is the good shit right here. I do love sorting through and selling all the non-optimized chips. There we go. Do 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 do. Ba do 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 do. Ba do ba do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba do ba do boo boo do boo. Removing the other useless chips like health bar for more time on the clock? That's a great question. There are some that I do take out. I generally like having stuff like the mini map because it helps orient me and stuff like that. So I leave that on. I leave text log on because accessibility, right? Critical up. Remind me to add that back in to the main set. Remind me to add critical up and deadly heal back in. And auto heal. And auto use. That's 4 of them. Auto use, auto heal, crit up, and deadly heal. Do crit up, deadly heal, is it under attack? No. Defense. Auto heal. Yep. And I already have deadly heal on, right? Yep. Remove this one. Let me optimize again. And then auto use item +3. Oh, we don't have enough space for that. Okay. I don't need the movement speed up chip. However, auto use item will save our ass. So yeet. All right. I do think that this is the... Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure this is the beginning of the final segment then. Isn't there supposed to be one more side quest? Ah, yeah, okay. So there's the last side quest right over there. We're not going to bother with it because that is 100. Completing that quest is 100% enemy completion, and we are only at 86%. Because it also includes some of the endgame bosses, so you can only really do it on New Game Plus. But yeah. I'm gonna turn up the volume. Because this segment fucking rocks. The scanner in the library? Yeah, it is. So, just like, I know it's there, but I'm not going to go for it yet. Because there's no point. Would people... You know what? If we're doing this now and we're only 2 hours into the stream, I think we'll extend the stream till the till we get to the end. We'll go as long as it takes for us to get to the end of the route here. Oh, you don't have to destroy all of them. You can just get to the end there. Cute. All right. Here is your last warning to turn up your music.
That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower. We look forward to serving you.
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S taking access to tower.
Out of my way! Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Allies?
Do the opposite of kill your gaze in this setting. Everyone except Emil and Adam and Eve die. I mean, 6-0 died.
9S, we've been expecting you.
I also love how that's like a very dark reprisal of their role in the original Nier, right?
The two of us will take things from here.
Because
You need to open the door
instead
to
of
the tower.
needing to fight them,
Devila? Obala? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
oh, I hacked in the wrong thing. Also love the camera zoom here showing The two of them handily taking care of all the units while you hack in. It's the song, the one that flips the tear switch in the brain. Oh yeah, I know. It's in a game full of sad songs. It's quite possibly the saddest.
We've got this, 9S. You just focus on hacking.
And hearing it finally in full for the first time at the very end of the game. Oh.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Sorry, I also don't want to like meme over it because
Permit the self-consciousness data to lose control.
god damn.
The resulting energy surge
It's another one of those things where it's like
of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
this game is very good at having some of these really sublime bittersweet moments.
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil! Right.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
Man. This part. It's never going to feel the same as it did the first time, right? But holy fuck. Yoko Taro is so good at making moments that feel so awful. So awful. It's hit so fucking hard with the light. Right? Right? Ugh. Ugh. Loves making us suffer. Yeah, he does. All right. Of course we're doing this now. We're doing this now. You don't have to read through their novels now, but you should, obviously, because why the fuck wouldn't you? A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go, after all. Because our models, Devil and Popola models, are defective. You know what? Hold on. Kyoko's right in the way of that. Sorry, Kyoko. We're gonna... All right, there we go. Record. Transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Huh. Watch out. Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you all right? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out back there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's all right, Popola. Come on. We have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devila grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloody, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry beneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devila. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worries show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. That's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way, such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. He introduces them and you're like, why are they here? And half an hour makes them one of the most memorable parts. Right? Right? Ah! Report regarding the increase in relapse. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devila's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay, I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the black scrawl had started raging out of control. It moved fast, so fast, like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We talked to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we just hold each other and share in the horror of it all. I'm glad you're here with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this all by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use to ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devila and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks and the sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devila loses her balance every now and then, and it gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg all right? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet she continues to smile, so also I don't worry. It feels like, remember how the twins dying bleakly hurt? Here's how they can have some more bleakness, in spite of one of them being blasted to nothing after going insane from despair. Right? Here, have some more bleak. How could we make Devil and Popola even more bleak than they already are, huh? I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it, but then she smiled. And all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face and yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. And that was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Yoko Taro, I don't make games sad on purpose. I don't believe him. Or rather, like, I actually, weirdly, I think I can believe that. Because I just think Yoko, like, I don't want to diagnose someone randomly, but, like, judging from his writing, I can imagine that at some point in his life, Yoko Taro had to deal with major depression of some variety. Because his writing has, like, the same hallmarks I find in a lot of writing, especially my own, like, when I'm dealing with that, where it's like, I don't write things to be sad on purpose. But writing even stuff that's happy, you can't help but work in all the feelings and emotions that you're familiar with. And that creates a narrative that is ultimately sadder than one would expect. And I gotta wonder if that's something he's dealt with, and that's just part of why he writes this way. It's not that I can fully believe that he doesn't intend to write games sad on purpose, but that's just a natural result of how he writes about experiences and feelings and emotions he's dealt with. Again, just that's all armchair. Do not take any of that as none of that is based on fact. That's just based on similarities to my own writing experience. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devila and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devila and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn we endured, because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Devila met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts, something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. "It's okay, sis. There's nothing we can do." But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm not I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devil and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again, and it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the last resistance I could muster. You know, Tokotaro, when he's trolling us and he's entirely serious, his writing just works like that seem equally likely possibilities. Yeah. Just drifts to certain views, ideas, or stances, like Drake and Ward is so bleak from getting a Muso project. Yeah! Like, I feel like maybe his understanding of, like, he has a way of looking at things that naturally tends towards a bleaker interpretation. Maybe not, like, necessarily out of, like, malice or anything, but just that's how he looks at things. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air, and we continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part, at least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devila and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila, and for her, there's only one me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. You cold, Devila? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday, but we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and support Devila's body. As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on, no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. Taro makes me feel like video games can be very well suited to the authors that gravitate towards absolute helplessness like Legati or... Yeah! Because there's something to be said for like giving the player some degree of agency, but also making them feel completely helpless within that amount of agency. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android projection designs. Following the incident, the Devil and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query: why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so
Fun
easily
games.
accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
Anyway, Nekopara is so well written, like...
I don't care. I just have to kill them all.
Alright, yeah, we are going to finish this today. We're starting the tower segment now, then we're getting through at least one ending. I heard one vote for 9S ending from Wheel Baron. Anyone else have a vote for which ending we do first? 9S or A2? Vote 9S. All right, 9S ending first. That's 2 of them. Nekapara writing peaked with Baby Room. Absolutely the dev pop moment of when... Why would you... Henri, what the hell? Also, you vote fuckboy? Okay. Well, did not mean to fall there. Thanks, Tower.
We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're going to love it.
Thanks, Tower.
I'm gonna kill you.
Comes up with a sentence that no one should ever utter, but just need to get out of your system. Did you? Also, for a while, I was convinced that this had to be like the same, based on the church from Drakengard 3, but I don't think it is. I think I don't think it turned out to be that way. It is what it is.
2B models.
Yay! Mr. Nines' wild ride. You know, again, I
truly am.
He doesn't get to show up for a lot of the game, but 9S's voice actor.
I'll tear you apart. Every last one
9S's voice actor is actually quite damn good at this. For most of the game, he's just like vaguely pleasant, right? But like, no, he fucking. Nine S is very bad, no good. Horrible, no good, very bad day. Yeah. Adam and Eve don't want to get off Mr. N2's wild ride. Yep.
Alert. Enemies detected.
Still a few stragglers, huh?
Nana's having his 10th normal one in like 5 hours. Yeah, yeah. Oh, man.
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
All right. Man, there's like 10 mental breakdowns in 10 minutes. Gone wrong. Gone sexual. Your murder GF's thick heat sink is so hot she explodes in your face. What is... None of this is even language anymore.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside.
I see.
We 9S.
That just repeats the conversation. Okay.
Say, did we manage to help?
You did.
That is, but it's that one Shinji scene from End of Evangelion. Honestly, yeah. Like, there must have been Emil. I know. Hey, y'all dying over. Hey, guys, y'all dying over there? Emil, no, you're hurting the moon. I didn't want to mention it, but yeah, Emil coming in. Just ruining it. No, Emil. No. He just wanted to participate.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go.
Dying with your sister held in your arms. In the background, every day's a sale, every sale's a win.
What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
Death Papa, really dying chat. So about 9S is about to all the doobies imploding eating meal. Happy days sale. I think that's also part of why Nier games can be so comical in ways other games can't, because it's so bleak that like the games are so bleak that they just you have to find some humor in them, right? Hey, let's woo!
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
It's that library thing where nothing sad ever happened. Nothing sad ever happened here.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Nothing sad ever happened here. Nothing bad ever happened here. All right. You gotta fucking... Let me out. You do look at me. I was a skeleton last time, but I'm a shop now, and... Oh, bad time? Well, remember, though, does Emil mentions that he barely remembers, like...
This tower looks like a
Emil in the game mentions that he barely remembers, he can't even remember Kaine's name, right? And let alone the fact that he's probably, he holds very little of the memories from the original Emil unit. They didn't need to do this, but I'm so happy that they did. I'm so happy they reprised that. They didn't have to, and yet they did, and that makes me happy. Human server records. Remember them in the end? At the end of the Nier CD drama, it's implied Emil finds copies of Kaine and Papa Nier, possibly after an ending of the... Oh! I didn't realize that. I don't know what happened to ending Emil or how many of him are really out there. Right, because the one we see in this game is just one of many split copies, huh? Yeah. Hack a minigame every time you want to check a book out. These aren't real books, though. Like, these are just, like, little fucking white boxes in the shape of books on a shelf that just happen to represent data. Oh, this one sucks. I hate this one. Whoever designed this one was cruel. The CD drama is very interesting added scenes. I never heard the CD drama. I should hear that. Patient 1, Yona. Chest x-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1, continuing chronic renal failure. C2, convulsive seizures in the diaphragm. C3, no vomiting. 4 milligram luciferase. Preservation plan. The patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. As backup in the event of a sudden worsening of the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors. Identification required.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them.
Again, they didn't have to do this, but the fact that they did makes me so happy. I think that's all of them in this area. Oh, no, there's one more. Glad I looked around.
Huh? Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha.
They needed to do... Yeah, he does. Wait, are they actual books?
This data.
Hey, we couldn't have a library bit without someone then crashing through the ceiling to fight it, right? Oh yeah, this bit here. I love this bit so much. I'll be taking that. Thank you. 9S is so I mean, yeah, but like... who wouldn't be under these conditions, right?
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
Yeah, just...
Alert. Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
9S puts that one Shinji scene from the end of Avia, and he has 2B's hand. Yeah. It occurs to me that Evangelion and Nier have some very similar approaches to storytelling. I'm jacking in S.
Eliminated.
Yeah.
95% of functionality restored.
Has to be fan fiction of that somewhere. If not, this is your opportunity. Nair and Ava are like Dark Souls and Berserk. Fair enough. That is a fair comparison. Hi there!
Welcome to the tower. Welcome to the tower.
Hi there!
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special
The lasses? Oh, yeah.
just for you.
Oh, Doho Wario, you missed some of the fun moments. Are y'all just gonna hang out up there while we... Okay, that's fine. None of that, buddy. No one else? Can we shoot at you? You can. They disappear if you do. Oh, they're up there now. Hello. It them. It. You know what? I'll allow it. They can get an it them. Archive team, top secret Yorha disposal.
This is Project Yorha.
Hey, it's the scene!
That means all of us. To be.
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight?
Surprise, fucker, we're your bosses! Oh, hold on. I'll finish talking before we read it for ourselves.
Personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed. Yorha Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Shut up!
Gonna have to go leave now. Have fun with Sad Boy, everyone. Thanks for coming by, Moska. Yorha disposal. Here we go. The following materials document the final stages of the Yorha project. This information is classified level SS, meaning it must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yorha project, including the commander. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it deliberately attacked by machines. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost. And falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. What a fucking bleak game this is.
Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. And this tower!
Please stop. I can't counter the laser. I tried. I can counter that attack, though. There we go. Wonder what'll be the next Bleak game I play. I don't know. It's hard to find a game. I don't know. I think what makes Nier games so powerful is that not only are they unrelentingly bleak, but they're also like ultimately incredibly hopeful as well. It's about finding that one bit of enduring hope amongst a sea of bleakness. It's not just like complete bleakness for its own sake, which is... Oh, hello. Right, we're doing Koshi now.
Who are they?
Don't worry about it, A2. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, they're gone. Yay! The door open. Alright. These Koshi is having fun? Yeah, good for them. They can have a little fun if they want. That's a treat. I can't wait to see how the Switch handles the final fight sequence here. This one's important to get right, so.
Hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
Also, seeing the hacking space like this for the first time. Not for the first time, but like...
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call you A2 now? This does bring back memories. Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your foresters, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test run for Project York.
Very normal hacking space moments? Oh, yeah. Right, so we gotta let them do their thing here, right? Do I have to attack them first before I let them multiply, or do I just let them go? Okay, they're not multiplying past this point. I think I gotta activate the cutscene trigger for it first.
Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
Damn it!
I still love the way that Nier combat fluidly moves between perspectives and never stops feeling like natural.
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Said strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit.
And then swing hand and shoot a single bullet because they don't need more, right? They scarcely even need that.
What the hell?
Whee! Oh, I stopped paying attention for 1 second.
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
It's also very amusing.
Feeling like this at some point in your life? I'd believe it.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
And she does look so much like Mana, doesn't she? And I don't know if that... I don't think it means anything, but it feels like it might mean something.
The machine life forms the aliens left behind act as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
The moment when you see the big one appear and you get like, oh, things are fucking up now. That's good shit.
90%.
100% intentional. What that actually means, though, right? They don't really need to try it all. Not really. No.
We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Good shit. Good shit.
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately.
Really need to play Replicant? Holy shit, yeah you do, Wheelbarrowed.
Those who would doubt our
Like, half of the ending sequence here makes no sense if you haven't played Replicant.
What the?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
They're acting like humans.
Like, if nothing else, I would... NG's weird creepy smile looks so off. Right? Like, it's very it's very intentionally so as well. Like, if you take nothing else away from these streams, Wheelbaron, take this to heart. Nier and Nier Automata are two of the most moving video game experiences I've ever had. If I had one game to play again, it would be Nier, and if I had two, it would be Nier and Nier Automata. Bar none. It may not do the same thing for you that it does for me, but like,
This thing seriously still kicking?
even if it doesn't wind up being your favorite, it's still an incredibly moving and unique experience.
Enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Get out of here, nerd. I got places to be. Slasher smile, but not fully understanding how to. Yeah. Watching Drinking Art RP and Watcher's Angels are all about humans loving them crazily or eating time or doomsday. Yeah. It's a messed up. Perfect summary of the game, A2. Right? And in case you were sad that there wasn't a final flying sequence, don't worry, we got you covered. Nine-S's wild ride isn't over yet. I also love the slight skew angle during the segment. It's no longer directly top down. I gotta say, though, the transitions between the two fights here are actually very smooth still. I was worried that this segment wasn't going to play as well because of some of the problems we had during one of the tower segments. But no, we're doing fine. This actually runs perfectly fine. Get out of here, nerds. Anyone else? Oh, hold on. Did we break it? Oh, no. Oh, you were here this entire time? How long has this guy been here? Okay, we just lost a guy. Maybe he got stuck under the stage or something. Into delivery mimicking Call to the Watchers? Maybe. Watchers are directly influencing them as well, but how do they even know about that? Right?
It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Because, like, the only other thing that connects the two worlds is a cord. And despite everything, I don't think she's responsible for that. Well, then again, there is, like, the... Maybe it goes back to... in a whole ass different timeline, right? Yeah, so it's like, how... What do you mean hold B to skip? I'm good. Lol. Missile to complete segment. Come on, buddy. There we go. There we go. Show yourself. Oh, shit. This whole final segment with the trading back and forth between the 9S and the A2 fights is just real good. Get out of here, nerd. And back to it. Just took a quick pit stop there to fight on that platform for a moment. As one does. And then A2 segment is done in like 12 seconds. Also, notice how 9S sticks the landing out of the flight unit this time. Let me in there. Got him. A2 having to dodge out of the way. Entire section is just perfect. Oh, yeah, it is. But we're not done yet. Might have been firing in the same direction there, but... Alright, we had most people say 9S.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be...
Magic loop between Drakengard Earth and Near Earth with the Cathedral City and Angeles in Tokyo. Chlorination disease, also doing the red eye stuff. Lots of cosmic stuff. Yeah! There is some weird, bigger stuff.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute your high units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up. Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
I also love how they lampshade how completely pointless this final fight is. They don't need to fight at this point, but 9S has to.
It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
9S!
If it doesn't matter, why do I long for humans like this? Why do I desire the touch of something that no longer exists?
It's how we remained. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core programming demands that we...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Fine. I'll just destroy it. If it all goes away, that'll solve everything!
Damn it!
Take care of 9S.
2B.
I love how fucking unnecessarily gruesome the deaths are in this game, with all the slipping on their own bodily fluids. Like, ew. A detail so gruesome and great they had to do it like 3 times? It's happened a lot. Fatal system error detected. Memory leak verified. Repair impossible. Beginning emergency evacuation of remaining memories. Manages to stab himself on A2's sword. Right? Oh, man. My name is 9S. A newly manufactured scanner model. January 30th, 11/9/42. Rolled out at 4:25 a.m. bunker time. I will fight for humanity with all my strength. The pleasure is mine, Commander. I lie collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. It's so warm. I was anxious. A soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on. No God to believe in. I was alone. Tasked with infiltrating the enemy territory to gather intelligence. In the fog. In the flames. Alone. My name is 9S. I'm here to provide support. 2B came off as being rather aloof, cold even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me. I guess she didn't want to be attached to someone she had to kill again and again and again. But scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun. I was just so happy to be with someone. It was like I had a family. My damage worsens. I start to lose my memories. The space fills up with pure white light, and it's like being buried in snow. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? Dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow, dreamlike way, it gradually takes human shape. It's the red girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal cannon built to destroy the human server. Destroy the server and rob the androids of their very foundation. That was the plan devised by those girls, but they changed their mind. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived, considered the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing the memories of the foolish machine life forms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls. For them, time is without end. Adam and Eve are inside the ark. Eve is asleep. Adam holds in him a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions as well. Will you come with us? Asked Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seemed I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? What have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind, but the words don't come out right. My thought routines are losing cohesion. I can't remember my name. Mustering all my strength, I force out the words. I'll go with you. We or have no right to remain in this world. Keeps getting more transparent. Yeah. What a fucking game. We'll let the credits play out here. I know we've seen the credits sequence at least once in full now, right? Does it let us play along? As much as I do like listening to Weight of the World. Hello there, Moose. Such a beautiful game. It's like, if you think about it, it's kind of a big fucking mess. But it's also such a beautiful mess that I don't care. All right. If you haven't yet, please go play Nier and Nier Automata. They are... Best games are ones that are also just a giant mess. It's a giant mess of, like, weird esoterica that continually hits on things that are poignant enough to make you forget that it's fucking bad shit. But that's all I got for you today. I don't think we need to follow that up with anything. Thanks for coming, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll start going through the 100% grind and filling out the gaps. And that's all I got for you. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And have a good day. Buy Nier and Nier Automata, please. Good games.